And welcome to this reading with me, Bless Lily. This one is one of your favorite subject, guys. This is the future spouse reading. So in this one, we're going to be taking a look at what we can find out about your significant other. 3 options for today's reading. Option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. See which one you're mostly drawn to. Let's go ahead and get started. Option number 1, hi, welcome to your reading, guys. If you're drawn to the first heart, get comfy, because we're about to start finding out things about your future spouse. So I want to begin maybe with the character traits, see maybe what star sign they are, and what's important to them. Wow, okay. The house of transformation, the house of karma, facing fears and legacies. Okay, so your person is one tough cookie. Let me say that. Your future spouse is somebody who knows what transformation is with a capital T, right? So they have gone through a lot, a lot. It could be that the personality changed from like a couple of years back to who they are right now. They completely rethought a lot of things, you know? It's for some of you, I'm getting somebody who used to have a certain view on relationships, and now it's completely different. Now it's so much deeper, it's so much better, it's so much more intimate, it's so much more open. I see for a lot of them, the cause of it was a broken heart, and I mean big time broken heart. This person did not think that they could survive this. They maybe even went a little bit dead inside for quite some time. They decided that they're not going to go into relationships anymore. They completely closed themselves off. But now that they've done the necessary work, they've understood whatever it is that they needed to understand, they literally had to strip down so many beliefs, so many things from them. There was like at some point, it was just a skeleton left. And gradually, slowly but surely, build themselves up, right? And it could be that their body changed as well. So maybe they lost a lot of weight or they gained a lot of like muscle mass. You know, they changed the way that they look. Some of them might even had some plastic surgery. But they have transformed. And that gave them compassion for others. So I don't see anybody who's judgmental. I don't see anybody who thinks that they're better than anybody. I'm actually seeing somebody who's quite humble, but a humble badass, if you will, right? And they see the beauty in all of the things that others might find horrible, difficult. They manage to see the beauty in it. They manage to alchemize the situation. Number 8 might be important for them. So they could have been born on the 8th in August. Or maybe just the infinity sign is something that's important to them. They might have a tattoo with an infinity sign. The first house, individuality, self-image, and approach to life. So this person is an individual, right? I would say that this is somebody who's most likely working for themselves or has their own vision and they're working towards working for themselves or creating something that's important to them. So they don't work for the sake of working. They work because they believe in what it is that they do, because it brings them passion, it brings them desire. They're quite ambitious, yeah? They have a beautiful heart, by the way. For some of you, this could be an Aries. It doesn't have to be because this is a general reading. But the first house, again, they are very much about following their own path. Because for them, following somebody else's path did not work. Did not work. So you can count on this person to have their own opinion, but at the same time, they're going to respect yours. But to be quite honest with you guys, I feel like I might be talking about them and you're listening to the story that seems so familiar to you. And I know a lot of you are going to say, like, I'm marrying myself. No, you guys, you're marrying a fantastic person. It's just that your paths are very similar and you have similar values. Conjunction, a union, merging, and coming together. So here, your future spouse is coming through to kind of let you know that they can't wait to meet you. Because What they're showing me is two roads, and then when you meet, it merges into one. And the thing is, it's like both of you will walk this road together. So it's interesting when it comes to development in life, in spirituality, and in career. They're telling me you can only go so far by yourselves. You have to meet, and then it's like you're holding hands, and it's almost like this wave of beautiful energy that creates that path in front of you, if that makes sense. So when you start walking together, things are going to start progressing even more because you kind of complement each other beautifully. There's so much support, there's so many things. And I do feel that, both of you are going to be quite mature. It doesn't matter the age, because sometimes when we go through things, oh my God, do we age? Do we mature quite quickly, regardless of the age, right? And for this person, for your future spouse, being in the right, nurturing relationship is incredibly important. They're not going to just settle for anybody. They're done with their ways. I don't know. For some of you, you could have been somebody who went on a lot of dates. You had a lot of people that you fell in and out of love with, and so on and so forth. Maybe you had a bit of a player moment in your life. That's absolutely normal. But now they realize, and I think you guys as well, how valuable time and energy is. And you're like, I'm not going to waste it on anybody who's not worth it. I'm not going to waste it on anybody or anything that doesn't give me that feedback. And for them, it's incredibly important. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at maybe some physical appearance. Physical appearance hints for your future spouse. Well, this is a general reading, guys, so I'm not going to go too much into the physical appearance because we all have different tastes. But if something comes through, something comes through. Okay, let me say this. When you first see your future spouse, you're just going to be like, wow, wow. This is what I keep seeing. Whatever your type is, your future spouse is going to be your type. Whatever you find attractive, the height, the color of the hair, the tone of the voice, the shape of the nose, I don't know, the length of the fingernails. It kind of feels like the universe has created this person for you. Because I'm hearing literally, wow. They will look at you and be like, oh my God, this is like somebody just came off of a picture, like a magazine, a silver screen. I don't know why. I mean, we're talking about their appearance, but they just want to talk about yours. How beautiful you are, how amazing you are. How for you, for them, you're perfect. But let's focus on their appearance. Because seriously, guys, I'm getting somebody who's going to compliment you a lot. Like compliment you a lot. Compliment you to the point where you're going to be like, okay, enough. Making you blush a little. But honestly, they just see you as somebody who's so amazing. Anyways, back to their appearance. Because for you, it's the same, guys. You're gonna be like, oh my God, how did I manage to pull you? And the cute thing is that both of you are going to be thinking about this, this about each other. Like, how did I get so lucky? Because your future spouse is incredibly attractive. Incredibly attractive. Let me see if I can get more details over here. So I'm seeing the body that's very balanced, right? So it's very proportionate. The Three of Wands, this is the energy of somebody who keeps their back upright, like they don't slump or whatever the word is. They keep their back upright. So they walk tall. They would look younger than they are, by the way. Much younger than they are. And they kind of have this, I don't know, this sweet appearance to them. Even if we're talking, for example, if we have a very, very masculine man, for some reason, there's still something really sweet about them. Maybe it's the way that their face lights up when they look at you. When we're talking about ladies, she might remind you of this, I don't know, this gorgeous creature that's just, is it even real? But there's sweetness to it. There's absolutely, like, there's so much sweetness to it. And for some reason, they're telling me that they're dressing according to their body type. Like they figured out what suits them. They figured out what accentuates their, I don't know, their curves or not their curves. You're gonna like the way that they dress, that the way that they walk, that the way that they talk. Matter of fact, you're going to love everything about them. But for some of you, I am seeing chiseled features, right? Because the swords are always about straight lines. And maybe they have this beautiful collarbone. Yeah, there's chiseled cheekbones, maybe a defined jawline. Beautiful smile. An absolutely gorgeous smile. When we're talking about the sun, the smile, their laughter, even it's one of those weird laughters, you know, when people like turn around and see like, what's that noise? Where's it coming from? You're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. And it's something about their appearance that has a lot to do with radiance. You know, when they glow, it's just this energy of glowing. And something about the smell, guys. I'm getting like something about their smell, the natural smell that you're going to find really, really appealing. Ooh, must be those pheromones. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead and take a look at what they might do for a living. For some of you, what I'm getting, guys, is a family business that might have something to do with law. I'm getting some teachers over here as well. Either way, your future spouse is somebody who might be quite popular when we're talking about the internet. Whatever it is that they do, there's definitely internet presence. And for quite a few of you, there's presence internationally. With these two major arcanas, presence internationally. I'm going to go as far as to say for some of you, your future spouse is somebody who's very popular, maybe somebody you used to see on TV or on YouTube or, you know. And that's why you might get this wow factor, like, oh my God, I can't believe we're together. I can't believe we're getting married because, hey babe, look, there's you on TV. It's that sort of energy that comes through over here. Let me see what it is that they want you to know in this particular moment. They're saying walk away from old ways. You've learned your lesson. That's it. It's time to leave. There's a very specific message for some of you saying that yes, it is the right decision to leave. It's time for you to go. There's nothing there for you anymore. They're saying you can look back one more final time and don't let the heaviness in your heart stop you from leaving. Because you might think that this is the end, but truly this is just the beginning. Lighten your load. Lighten your load. Because this path is leading you to me. And it's almost like they want me to pause here and just let it sink in. Because you guys, you already know you're on the right path. And I feel like I'm literally giving a personal reading for somebody right now. Because this is such a beautiful, subtle, yet powerful energy where the universe is guiding the two of you together. The universe, guys. It's not a chance, it's not like a coincidence. This is literally the Hierophant connecting you to the stars. And I don't know why I keep saying stars. Again, maybe some of you guys are meant to marry somebody who's famous. somebody who's a star. Maybe you guys are meant to be stars in one capacity or another. But this is a blessed, blessed union over here. And your future spouse is letting you know to trust the process, to trust how things are going to work out. Look at this. They're saying we're so close. The Nine of Wands, we're so close to meeting. And here's that path that I was talking about, where you're coming from different direction and then you're going to go in one. And by the way, if you have children, if you are a single parent, they might be a single parent as well. But either way, the children are going to be very happy and comfortable in this environment. There's this energy of acceptance that's coming through. And they're saying, don't fight the happiness. You're so close. We are so close. Because it feels like they're already waiting for you. It's you who needs to take a couple more steps over here. But don't fight it. Fight for it. Don't fight it. Because I feel some of you guys, you might self-sabotage unknowingly. And your future spouse is smiling and letting you know that you are going to meet in anyway, but there's no need to make the road harder than it already is, than it has to be. There's really no need. Let me talk a little bit about your relationship dynamic. Passion, emotions, desire. Oh my God, this is getting hot. Okay, guys, so your future spouse is going to appear in your life very, very suddenly. For some reason, they're telling me it could be during a storm, bad weather. And you might have to like hide somewhere from the weather. And they appear, honestly, as if out of nowhere. They just like the universe pulls them out of the hat, like a white rabbit. They're saying you might start off small. It might not start off as, let me say this, it might not start off as love at first sight or maybe even something serious. You might not be going into this relationship thinking that this is going to be something long-lasting or serious. You might be a little bit unsure. It might be a little bit rocky at the beginning. But then it picks up. Oh my gosh, does it pick up? Because you end up having so much fun together. Having such a beautiful energy together with the sun. You're being drawn to one another. Even whenever you're apart, you might end up leaving over here. They're showing me the road. It's very interesting. Yeah, they keep telling me that, guys. It might begin as like a passionate romance and then maybe fall apart for one reason or another. Maybe you decide to be friends or something like this. But then you realize that no, this is not it. We can't be friends. We can't just be friends. There's so much more. There's so much love over here. You might end up choosing between two people or having to make an important decision. But again, it might be yours or their desire to sabotage a relationship. Subconscious, of course. But it ends up being love. And it ends up being passion. Oh my God, guys. You guys got the jackpot. It ends up being love and passion. And it works out beautifully. All right. Option number one. That's what I have for you. Claim the magic of this reading down in the comments below. If you're up for a personal read, send me an email. The email is also in the description box below the video. And of course, do check my Patreon page out with over 100 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye. Option number 2. Hi, welcome to your reading, guys. If you're drawn to this heart, get comfy and let's get to know your future spouse. I'm going to begin with their character traits, what's important to them, star sign, anything that we can pick up from this lovely oracle deck. And then we'll move on to take a look at their physical characteristics, their job, their channeled message for you, and your relationship dynamic. So grab a cup of something, get comfy, let's do this. Ooh, hello, fixed. Okay, so very stable, persistent, loyal, and dependent. So none of this flip-flop stuff, none of these I love you today, I don't love you tomorrow, and after tomorrow, I can't make up my mind. Yeah, this is somebody who's very, very dependable, reliable. I don't know what it is. They're telling me they might have really nice hands. If you guys are into hands, if you guys are into like nails or long fingers and stuff like that, you're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. Yeah, but this person is stable. And for some reason, they're giving me somebody who's either very like big and muscular, or when we're talking about ladies, there's like this beautiful, voluptuous figure, like really full lipped, full bodied, like, ooh, ridiculously amazing. Like it's wow. Okay. I don't know, because there's so much sex appeal that's coming through, guys, in this reading, like already. Like your person, your future spouse is so attractive and so sexy, and there's so much passion and attraction that's already over here, and I'm smiling as I'm saying that, because it's like there's this energy of flirtatiousness. And here I am starting to talk about how they're very stable and persistent, and they're like, let's talk about the fun stuff. Yes, we will, but let me describe you first. Okay, so this person does feel that they're quite ambitious, and this is definitely somebody who's very, very protective, guys. Men or women, they feel the need to protect their own. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe they grew up in a place where they had to be overly protective of themselves and of their family. It don't matter. What matters is that you're going to feel incredibly safe with this person, and you know that if your car breaks down or if you end up needing to be, I don't know, picked up from somewhere, or you need like something big or small, they're going to be there. In sickness and in health, this is what I hear. And they're very persistent. And it's coming through as important because maybe, I'll take a look later, but I'm getting that for some of you, once they come into your life, it's either you're not going to be ready for a relationship, either you're going to be with somebody else, either you're going to be very hesitant. They're going to be very persistent. They're going to pursue you. They're going to show you that they're the right person for you. And they're incredibly loyal. And that's so rare nowadays, isn't it? They're incredibly loyal. Because once they choose somebody, they're like, no, that's my ride or die. That's my person for life. The downside to this fixed energy, right, is this person can be incredibly stubborn. They don't like the whole movement and changing. Yeah, they like their stability. This is the sort of person who buys a good car and drives it for about 20 years because they like it. They're cool with it. Or that like they're giving me an energy of like a picture of an armchair. So I don't know, they might have like a favorite armchair that they wouldn't trade in for like the world. Doesn't matter how many times they move, they're like the armchair stays. Okay. Conjunction, union merging, coming together. Okay, so very much like option number 1 for you guys, for your future spouse. Finding the right person is incredibly important. They're incredibly picky. They're picky as hell. Incredibly picky. But again, once they pick, they pick. This is somebody, I would say that they're more of an ambivert. And they do tend to communicate quite well. They do believe in numbers. In the sense of, working together seems to have like better results. So, yeah. And the trine, oh my gosh, look at this conjunction and trine. Woof. This person might be into astrology, by the way. For some of you, not for a lot of you. Angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. So they don't believe in the universe and God, in spirituality. They do, I would say that they practice certain things. Yeah. Mm, they might have some sort of rituals that work for them. Interesting. And the seventh house, look at this, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. Okay, so your person, guys, they're very romantic. Yeah. They might not seem like it whatsoever because they're telling me, like, especially for men, right? They might have this tough exterior, like a big, muscular guy over here, or they don't have to be big and muscular, but they just have this masculine energy. And you're like, this person romantic? Nah. But the thing is, with the right person, oh my god, do they turn their charm on and the romance starts flowing, and you'll be like, oh my god, I didn't know you had it in you. And they're like, I got many surprises for you, baby. Yeah. But they do want something that's stable. They do want something that's profound. They do believe in family values for sure over here, right? Intimacy is incredibly important. That's why I was getting all this heat from this person. The chemistry, the connection in the bedroom is incredibly, incredibly important. And you'll find your rhythm. You'll find your balance over here. They're telling me, and there might be a period of finding what suits you most, what suits you best, but it is important. So, the sex drive, the intimacy, the flirtatiousness, keeping the romance alive, the dates, all of that is incredibly important for them, but also setting a good example for kids. Yeah. So for them, they're like, I understand that I lead by example, and they just go ahead and do it. But romantic partnerships are important to them, and they always have been. They always have been. It seems like this person thrives in romantic relationships, I would say. I mean, when we're in the right relationships, we'll all thrive anyways, but your future spouse, especially. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at their physical appearance. And this is a general reading, yeah? So we have to keep that in mind. But let's see what comes through when it comes to their physical appearance. Anything else that they want to add from what I saw? So they're very toned, yeah? Even if they're bigger, they're toned. And they take care of their health. They take care of their health, they take care of their bodies. I'm seeing for some of you, it could be somebody who does mixed martial arts or boxing or goes to the gym quite often, yeah? This person might have quite a few tattoos, piercings, things like this. There's something about scars, maybe having scars as well. Now, the temperance talks about mixed, so it could be somebody who's mixed race. Mixed nationalities. A beautiful mix, they're telling me. And again, the infinity sign, number 8, however you want to do it. But again, they're showing me when we're talking about balance, this looks gorgeous. Yeah. When we're talking about the ladies, it could be this hourglass figure. Yeah. When we're talking about men, we're talking about proportions, we're talking about muscles, we're talking about mm, things being a very nice size. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm getting a lot of longer hair, by the way, over here. And this is mostly for ladies, of course. Longer, maybe curly hair, wavy hair. For men, I'm just getting a lot of masculinity. A lot of masculinity. And it's not so much about the way that they look, it's about their energy. It's about their energy. But they're very passionate, very ambitious. For men, I'm getting somebody with a beard. Could be somebody with a beard. Nice, trimmed, very well kept beard. But this person, I would say that honestly, their movements, it's either they have a really good reaction, or again, they either do something that has to do with them needing to have good reactions, and they look younger. Everybody looks younger in this reading so far, guys. They look younger than their age. They look younger than their age. Beautiful eyes. They keep talking about eyes and fullness, like plump lips, yeah? This person also has really good, what you call them, teeth. Really nice teeth. I'm not going to go into hair color, guys, because this is a general reading. There are thousands of you going to be watching this. But I'm getting longer hair. I just keep getting longer hair. Very cute. You're going to find them so good looking, so adorable. You know, it's just like they're gonna have those faces that you just want to kiss and you want to stare at and you want to kiss and you want to study. For some of you over here, what I'm getting, and there's something about a nose. I don't know, guys. You might have like a particular type of nose that you like. And this person, your future spouse, is going to have that nose. That one is so weird, but it came through. I don't know. Maybe you guys have a thing about noses. You like a particular nose. All right, one last card when it comes to appearance. Broad shoulders. You know, for men, I'm getting broad shoulders. Big back, broad shoulders. And they might have an accent. They might have a strong, very distinctive. Sorry, guys, this is like my third reading for the day. Distinctive accent. Let's find out what it is that they could do for work. How do they make their monies? Mr. King of Wands, welcome. Do talk to us. Okay, guys, when we're talking about the King of Wands, again, this is ambition. This is about networking. This is when somebody is driven, right? They use their charm, they use their charisma, they use networking, they use their skills in order to advance. Now, this could be somebody who is a motivational speaker. This could be somebody who's an entrepreneur over here. This could also be somebody who has to do something with organizing events. Very talented. They're saying like very talented, very skillful in what they do. They could have a really niche job, over here, because they're showing me like them not being surrounded by anybody. So it could be that they're like literally headhunted to go for certain positions, for certain like to go for certain on certain to go work on certain projects where there isn't a lot of competition, because it does seem like a niche thing. And again, they're giving me somebody who could be somehow linked maybe to building, to military in one way or another at some point in their life, because they're showing me like slaying the heads and being welcome back. So maybe they served at some point. But overall, I would say that they're very talented. Very talented, and they can do lots of things. And I feel like your future spouse will change quite a few careers in their life. They will try out different things, but they pick up on things really easily. They pick up new skills quite easily. Yeah, there's something ended. It honestly, it could be that some of them went into, like they used to serve somewhere, because they keep showing me like being in a place where there might be conflict that lasted for quite some time. They might have scars. They might have seen something very difficult here with the Death card. They're saying I've changed, I've transformed, and I'm using these skills for something else right now. Yeah, something had to end for this new beginning. They might have had to change the countries as well. They might have had to change countries, yeah, because of that. They might be from a country that's hot, or they were in a country where there's a lot of heat for quite some time. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at their channeled message for you. You know what I'm hearing here? Take it easy, babe. Take it easy, babe. This is what I keep hearing. Why do they need to take it easy? They're saying it doesn't matter what happens, we'll be together. Don't stress, don't rush, we'll be together. They're saying it's like we're two parts that are meant to come together. There's something about, you know, when your future spouse and you are together, guys, it's like you're lost for words. You just stare at them. And they smile back at you, and it's such a beautiful, intimate moment. They're saying, I got you. I got you. And with this person, you're going to feel incredibly safe. Like, even if the sky is falling, yeah? Remember that song? Even if the sky is falling? He's saying it's like a brand new beginning for the both of us. And your future spouse is saying, I wish I could make you laugh. Because I love your laugh. I love your smile. I love your sweetness. Saying, I can't wait to go on the first date with you. I can't wait to kiss you. I can't wait to hold you in my arms. And they're saying, don't cry. Don't cry. I want you to smile when you think about this. I want you to feel how good it is going to be for the two of us to be together. King of Wands talks about passion. He's saying, I will do everything to make it work. I will do everything to make it work. And your person is saying, your future spouse saying, once I find you, I'm never letting you go. Once I find you, I'm never letting you go. Just know that. If you can count on me, you can count on me because I got you. I will see you for who you are. And you will finally be able to be yourself around me without feeling like you have to be somebody else or pretend to be somebody else. Like your future spouse over here, guys, they understand. It's interesting. They see right through any of your masks or any of the personas. It's like they see into your soul. And you might feel very vulnerable and very afraid at first because nobody has ever looked at you and really seen you that way. But your future spouse is going to be able to do that. And it's almost like this conversation is so intimate. I feel that I'll leave it at here. Like I'll leave it here. I'll take a look at your relationship dynamic in a second. But for the channeled message, it's almost like they're saying, I'll come to you in your dreams. Because it's so intimate, they wouldn't want to share this moment with anybody. They wouldn't want to share you with anybody either. Okay. Oh gosh. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your relationship dynamic. Anything that wants to come through? Yeah, next level. Look at that. Next level. There's such a beautiful connection between the two of you. It's almost like a telepathic connection. Option number 2. Do you talk to your future spouse in your dreams and meditations? 2 major arcanas. I don't even know what to say, guys, here, because here this is the energy of bliss. I'm just getting this energy of things going so smoothly. Sometimes it will scare you. You'll be like, am I dreaming? Is this, am I alive? Have I died already? What's going on? Because it feels so good. There's so much like passion over here. Like I said at the beginning, the passion, the bodies, the connection, the chemistry is there. And your future spouse is going to be jealous. Let me say this. They might not always show it, but they're very jealous. And it has nothing to do with insecurity. It has more to do with being protective and not wanting to lose you because they will cherish you so much. And I do see little tokens of gifts. So if we're talking about the love language over here, I would say presence and words of affirmation and quality time together. Because the King of Cups over here, he is open to his emotions. He's open to talking, but at the same time, he's calm. But when we're pairing it with the Knight of Wands over here, he's calm when, or she's calm when they need to be calm, right? But when we need the passion and the fire, they bring it. They bring it. And this is somebody who likes to surprise you. I mean, they might bring you flowers, they might buy you something really nice, or just surprise you with, I don't know, your favorite donuts and all of that. It's the little things that count. And again, they're talking about loyalty. Like both of you are going to be loyal. I don't know, guys. Option number 2, it's this energy of being in such an amazing relationship that people will just be like, what the hell? Show me, teach me how this happened. How did you manage to do it? Now, again, there might be this energy of stubbornness. Come on, I have to add a little bit of, a little bit of something over here. It could be that, because obviously you're going to end up being together, you're going to end up living together, but it could be that one of you might try to push you before you might be ready. It's that sort of energy. But then they change their approach and you guys end up like working things out. But there's a lot of abundance that's being indicated over here, guys. So it's either that you two are both meant to become very wealthy and very abundant together. Either one of you already is. But there's a lot of presence, abundance, working together, building something that's stable, that's going to last for a very, very long time. And that's what I see for you, lovely. Option number 2, claim the magic of this reading down in the comments below. If you're up for personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below the video. And of course, do check my Patreon page out with over 100, I think in 20 now, exclusive videos and additional discounts on personal readings. All right, guys, take care now. Bye. Lovely. Option number 3, and welcome to your reading, my darlings. If you are drawn to this heart, get comfy. Let's get to know your future spouse a little bit better. Personality, star sign, what could be important to them. I'm getting Australia for somebody for a very weird reason. Australia is coming through very strongly. Maybe your future spouse is in Australia or from Australia right now. Destined to have North Node. Okay, what are they destined to have? Seems like they came in this life with a mission. So, okay, so Virgo energy is coming through very strongly. Okay, I'm getting somebody who's very spiritual, you guys, who is on like a mission. It kind of feels like a soul mission, early learning, childhood relations. So somebody who's very connected to children, somebody who absolutely adores children, very communicative. It could be somebody on a mission to literally teach children something through healing their own childhood, through having a very difficult childhood. It could be somebody who works with children, maybe teaches them, or works as somebody who helps children find families. This could also be somebody who was adopted or orphaned when they were little. Oh my God, look at this. The North Node and the South Node coming through together. Like, guys, your future spouse is here on a mission. This is a very special person. There's some sort of aura about them that they have, and it makes them just seem I don't know. Some people see this person as a saint. I don't know what it is, but they're very caring, very nurturing, very protective. I'm getting a lot of like sweet, calm, confident, beautiful, flowing energy that's coming through over here. Because this person is all about family, all about children, all about values, all about flow. Look at this fluidity, welcoming change. And there's so many, excuse me, so many energies of somebody who's open to change, somebody who's open to emotions. This person is not afraid of their feelings. This person is not afraid to express them, to express their emotions. This person cried a lot in their life. They're saying nobody might have seen it, but this person cried a lot. And they had to let go of a lot of things. And again, we have more water energy, more air energy. Very original, again, philanthropy, progressive imagining. So this is somebody who's very, very generous. Heal and look at this, hurt and heal. This person could be a healer of some sort. This person could be a doctor. This person could be a surgeon for the children, a surgeon that had to work in maybe developing countries and things like this. But there's a very, very strong connection to spirituality, to the spirit, to the strength of the spirit. Like this person is something else, guys. This is not your ordinary person. And again, here's air, open-minded, objectivity, learns really fast, guys. Learns really fast, could be somebody who comes from mountainous areas or spend a lot of time when it comes to spend a lot of time in the mountains. They might be into hiking, into rock climbing. But the thing is that they're saying is for this person, there's no mountain that's too high to climb. Determined, persistent, and so supportive. This person has touched a lot of lives. They changed a lot of lives. And the eighth house, the energy of transformation. They want to leave a legacy. They want to leave a legacy. They're not afraid of anything, to be honest with you. Like they have fears, but they're not afraid. They're not letting fears stop them. Foundation, health, practical details. So this person pays attention to their health big time, right? And I would say that they're quite practical despite the fact that they're also quite spiritual. It's a beautiful combination. And for them, they might even have like established some sort of foundation, or they want to establish some sort of foundation. Because I'm getting this person, they're getting like some sort of rewards, they're getting acknowledgements, they're getting certificates, they're getting thank you notes, they're getting like recognition. Because this person is on a mission. Gorgeous. And there's so much kindness that's coming through, guys. I'm not surprised why some people call this person a saint, because there's so much kindness, so much compassion. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the physical appearance over here. Sexy. I'm sexy and I know it. Okay, honestly, guys, with the energy of the devil, this person is incredibly attractive. Their body is going to drive you wild over and over again. It doesn't matter how old they are, tall, short, it doesn't matter where they come from. But honestly, their body is going to drive you wild. Like they keep saying, this is exactly the body you would want to see in a partner. And of course, it's not about the body, it's about a combination of what's inside and outside. But you're gonna like the exterior a lot. Right? Capricorn energy is coming through very strongly. And guys, spoiler alert, throughout the whole reading today, I'm getting somebody who looks younger than they are. younger than they are, with the energy of the fool. But for a lot of you, I am getting somebody who's taller. I would say that this person is quite tall. They love animals, love children. And they have this playful appearance, despite all of the things that they've been through, despite all the things they have to face every day. There's something very playful about them. Very playful about them. 2 sevens coming through. They might have tattoos. And again, I'm getting somebody who's very tall, and they stand out. It's either that they wear some sort of special uniform, or they have like certain signs and symbols, either as drawings again on their skin, or as like some sort of symbol that they might have. Like they're very, I don't know, I'm getting somebody who might have either, you have those mandala tattoos, and you have the seed of life and all of those things, all of those beautiful patterns. They might like gold, they might like yellow, getting a lot of yellow, orange colors, bright. They change their appearance. There's something about changing their appearance quite often. It might just be the clothes, but for some of you, it feels like they could change their hairstyle, or they just like bright colors. They like bright colors. Now, this person has a very strong body. There's strength that's coming through over here. I do feel like they work out. I do feel like they take care of themselves. But there's just strength that comes through. Again, youthful appearance. Youthful appearance. Let's say this is somebody with longer limbs over here. But you're going to absolutely love the way that they look. They might have a couple of scars. When we're talking about the ladies, incredibly good looking. Incredibly good looking. They will remind you of somebody that you either knew, or they will remind you of somebody that, I don't know, maybe it was your celebrity crush. You know those videos? Like, show me your celebrity crush and then show me who you married, and it's going to be a very similar person. For some of you, I'm getting a lot of Asian people over here. But again, they're showing me like Australia, they're showing me down under. So it could be that you guys marry a foreigner, by the way. For a lot of you, option number 3, I see you married a foreigner. But funny enough, they fit in everywhere they go. They might be seen as a local in a lot of places. And see, again, they're giving me this energy of working with children, working with like either law or doctor or healing or some sort of mentor to children. And the justice comes through. Very good looking, very balanced. They travel a lot, and somehow it shows in their appearance. You know what it is? They might have, like, I don't know, different bracelets from different places, different tattoos that mean different things. But I'm seeing a really nice, healthy body over here. A really nice and healthy body. They're able, I don't know if this is like relevant to anybody, but they're somebody who can run really fast, move really fast. There's endurance that's coming through over here. And I'm getting for some of you, and again, this is a general reading, guys, but I'm getting for some of you, somebody who has a very dark complexion or tans really easily. Very good looking, very attractive, seductive, alluring, and they dress really nicely. They look great in black, they're telling me. Even though they're like bright colors, they look great in black. And here they just keep telling me like what they've overcome, what they had to overcome. And it looks like for you, option number 3, your future spouse overcame poverty. Overcame poverty. Mm. And they had to make a lot of important decisions. But people absolutely love them. People absolutely love them. So you might be getting somebody who's an extrovert. It's like people donate, people want to give money, people want to support them. So they're, when it comes to their money, when it comes to their career, when it comes to their job, they're doing what they love. And they're getting paid quite well for it. Yeah. But again, they keep showing me somebody who establishes something, who keeps opening like new things, creating new opportunities. And then the world and the universe is helping them all of the time. And again, look at this. It could be somebody who establishes like learning centers as well. But a teacher, and somehow this person is connected to like the higher power. Like they channel messages. There could be somebody who channels messages as well. Because they do have a really good intuition, they do have a connection. And the two of you, you are being drawn to one another, you're being led to one another by your ancestors. Your ancestors play a very important role in your connection with your future spouse. For one reason or another, they're telling me that this is very important. So any ancestral lineage healing that you guys need to do, they're like, do that. Do that so that you can have a better connection. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the channeled message from your future spouse. Yeah, again, this is what I just said. They're kind of repeating it with the energy of judgment. They're saying that you need to rely on your own decisions and you don't have to like keep repeating certain patterns. Because your future spouse has this beautiful, calming, amazing energy about them. And they want you to remember that the best decisions for you at this particular moment in life are the ones that are made through the heart and when you're in a peaceful state of mind. They're saying you don't have enough information just yet. Do the research when it comes to your ancestral lineage. It will give you the answers. They keep saying it will give you the answers. It's almost like they want to guide you towards them. They're saying take that job, take that opportunity. Take that job, take that opportunity, take that chance. They're saying, I know right now you want to hear that I love you. I know right now you want to hear that can't wait to see you. But he or she, they're kind of saying like, right now, I just want to make sure that you don't stall in that process. Because of course they do want to meet you. Of course they do want to see you. Of course they do want to hug you and kiss you and never let you go. But here it seems like you need them not as your future spouse, but right now you need them as somebody who's a guide. And they're coming through to you in this reading to guide you towards them. Because every time your future spouse goes to bed, they imagine you. They imagine you and they're like, I'm one day closer to meeting you. I'm one day closer to holding you in my arms. I'm one day closer to hearing your beautiful voice. I'm one day closer to us cooking breakfast in the kitchen. I'm one day closer to us watching the sunrises and the sunsets together. And that one day and one day and one day, it turns into weeks and it turns into months and it turns into years. So they just want to make sure that you guys don't stall in that energy that might be preventing you from going forwards. Because Here they're telling me some of you tend to self-sabotage and you're very skeptical and you tend to go for either codependent relationships or you let your mind play tricks on you when it comes to love. You let your mind play tricks on you. And it has a lot to do with needing to heal the relationship patterns from you and your family and your ancestors. And they're saying that once you understand them, you can break free. Use your intuition. You got the gift, you have it. Once you start using your intuition, once you know the secret, once you know the knowledge, things are going to pick up. Number 8 is coming through very importantly over here, guys. For some of you, you could be meeting your future spouse within the next 8 weeks or 8 months. And they want to kind of hurry it up because they can. Because they can and they know how to, and they're giving you this information right now. Yeah, they like destroy it, destroy the pattern, destroy it. You don't need it. And then the road is clear. Let's go ahead and take a look at your relationship dynamic with you and your future spouse. Lovely option number 3. So here they're telling me that you're used to a particular type of a relationship. But this relationship is going to be completely different because the emperor himself is coming in. And the emperor, like those guys have nothing on the emperor. Because this is, again, a relationship where you feel protected, a relationship where your heart is protected. A relationship where you can be yourself. Cherished, adored, kissed, hugged. They keep saying they will meet you at a time when everything kind of feels hopeless, where the old is destroyed, the new isn't built yet, and they will meet you. They're already like kind of looking after you guys. In one way or another, they're looking after you. And you will be brought together. 2 tens. And they keep saying soon. Very, very soon. They're giving me a lot of energy of travel over here. Yeah, look at this. Travel, exploring. You two are going to travel, explore. You're going to see the world. And there's a lot of romance in your relationship. A lot of emotions. A lot of candlelit dinners. And again, sunrises, sunsets. They're showing me a beautiful house. And you can, it's kind of like this beautiful sea. And the curtains, and there's a slight breeze, and it's a beautiful sunny day. And you're just laying in bed and realizing that you wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here. And the universe is going to help you make sure all of your dreams come true over here, guys. Now, there is going to be a little bit of drama, I'm not going to lie. Could be people coming back from the past. But you create something stable that it doesn't matter who comes through. You stay together forever and a day. And this is what I keep hearing. All right, lovely. Option number 3, that's what I have for you, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. Sorry, my voice is going already. If you're up for a personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. And don't forget to claim the magic of this reading and check the Patreon page out. All right, guys, take care now. Bye.